Hello everybody, welcome to another edition of our Transport Fever 2 playthrough with the Chicago and Northwestern themed. It may not look like this right now in our intro because we're following one of our Delta passenger jets, but it is primarily a Chicago Northwestern themed playthrough. We're just getting here near the end of the line. So, as you can see, we're doing quite well, and our cities are certainly growing. Um, and we're down to just a handful of cities left. Remember, our goal is to get it so that every city has both of its product needs being met, and that every city is connected through rail transportation across the map. And so we're sitting pretty good. If you remember last episode, we managed to get Billings, Temecula, and Flint fully online. And then we also started our work down here. Sacramento has one of its products being met, but no tools yet. And although it's connected with an airport, which is doing quite well, it is not yet connected to passenger rail. And so we're going to continue to expand on that a little bit. We've got kind of some low hanging fruit that we can do. Let's make sure we're moving forward in time here. I'm just going to speed it up a little bit. Once we get into the 2000s, we're going to start to get some pretty critical assets here. So I'm not going to object to speeding that along. So we've got some low-hanging fruit here, right? Costa Mesa needs construction materials, and we have easy access right here. And then on top of that, so does Memphis. So it'll be really easy for us to run a route here to get both of these cities kind of developed. And then, St. Louis is obviously a little more complex. Machines are a little bit harder to produce. However, we do have a pretty easy setup in terms of getting products going. And so we need products both here and here. And so we're going to try and get that online. And then the final thing that we're going to be doing is we're going to work on building a rail line that will get Sacramento connected up, I'm thinking, through St. Louis and over to Philadelphia, which is going to require a station overhaul because, this station has a capacity of 2 lines. That's the maximum that it's at with this asset. However, I had another asset that I added a while ago, but it only became available in the 90s, and that's this elevated train station, which has kind of this interesting architecture pattern thing. You can turn it off actually and just go simple like this. And I'm not sure which one I want to do yet. But regardless, unlike the others, this asset lets me expand the number of tracks, and so which we will most assuredly need to do to help out with this. So that'll be another piece that we'll need to work on. But let's go ahead and start. Let's start by getting our cities online here, or prepping them to go online, I should say, or grow. And I'm going to go ahead and tram track this up. We haven't done tram tracks in a while. We've been doing buses for our most recent city additions, so figured change it up a little bit. And I think we actually get some decent trams coming here soon. One of the problems is we're kind of capped as far as that infrastructure is concerned, and so, but I think that will be changing. Just want to get a nice ring kind of going here around the city. Ooh, not like that. Okay, we're just going to do a straight route. Sometimes the curve road tool in this game is a little bit wonky. And there will obviously be an initial population dip because we had to destroy some houses to make this happen. So let's go ahead and build our bus stops. I'm not quite sure where I want to put the train station yet, so I'll hold off on that. get a stretch? Looks like I did. Oops. There we go. Okay. If I did this right, we should have a nice figure 8 pattern to work with here. Perfect. Okay. Costa Mesa. Let's give this, what have we not done a lot of yet? We'll do kind of a darker blue. Okay. And then build our tram depot on the edge of town and get these online. And we'll just start with 3. Okay, let's go ahead while we're here and connect some of these streets through just to help improve connections, facilitate growth. Okay, so that's good to go. And then what we're going to do here, I'm trying to think of the best way to approach this. Upgrade that. And then cargo station, no catenary. I think I want to do something like that. Yeah, let's roll with that. Roll with that for now. Okay. Now, let's improve this highway. Because our Cascadia trucks are now available, and we definitely want to take advantage of that. So, just a nice straight shot, going 62 miles an hour, and we'll upgrade that right there, maybe. Okay, good deal. So let's go ahead and build our truck station. Right around there looks good. Okay, let's hope I got that right. This is just with the way our truck capacity is now, it doesn't make much sense to try and facilitate this using a straight up rail route. It certainly wouldn't be something that railroads would be considering in the late 90s. You know, they're looking at, you know, this is when high volume really is king. This is when the Powder River Coal Basin comes online, and that becomes a huge deal. This is when intermodal becomes a big deal, and you know, the short haul local traffic really isn't doing it for railroads at this point, so they really wouldn't have been looking for, or if it was passed off to like short lines, which we are not doing any short line routes, and so therefore, yep, that looks good, and that looks good. Okay, and this is Costa Mesa Stone. Let's go ahead and give this a grayish color here. Perfect, and then we'll go ahead and build a road depot. Alright, actually, you know, we're going to build the road depot here. Maybe, if it'll let me. It's being a little stubborn for some reason. Okay, and then I just had a thought actually. Let's see here. Okay, now this will hopefully make sense in just a second here. Let's just go like that. Ooh, what do we get? Boeing 737s, some BNSFs, and a new covered hopper. Okay, cool. Nothing earth-shattering, but you know, it is what it is. Oops, fix that, going that way. Okay. And this is separate. No, we can get around. That's fine. Okay, so now we need to figure out where we need to drop these construction materials off. It looks like primarily concentrated over here. So I'm going to drop that off there. Okay, so now we need a new line. We're going to start. Okay. We're going to fix where the point of origin here in a second. I just want to get it on the map. So it looks like it's going to loop back around right here. So let's upgrade these, make it really easy. Boom, boom, boom. And look at that, flowing through exactly like we needed to. Okay, so let's get some trucks on the line. And we'll still use these, that's fine. Okay. And then we have these cool Cascadia repaints. I'll start with 12. It might even be overkill, but you know, it is what it is. Okay, recognizes it's a consumer and it's online. Good deal. So let's go ahead and figure out where we want to build our rail route. Actually, let's do this. We else need tools down here. Sacramento does. Ooh, that's kind of a cool opportunity to bus tools back down here, and then we can have a train grab them and bring them back down to Sacramento. I like that. that part of it might be for another episode, but we need to get this online because I mean, look at that general flow, right? We're going to want to have that traffic all on the same line just to consolidate services. So let's can I build a cargo station that far out and still get credit? Yes. Okay, we're going to build it like this because traffic's going to bog down pretty fast if we don't, for reasons that you'll see here in a second. So that's online. That's online. Alright, now we're going to want to adjust the positioning here. I don't know. Nope, it's not a major connection because it's not yelling at me, so that's good to know. Let's go ahead and delete this. Alright, let's go ahead and get Memphis ready to rock as well. And yeah, let's go ahead and build the tram network here as well. Why not? Okay. Alright, let's finish building this out. Okay, now let's build one quick little line right out of town. Get our tram depot online. And build our bus stops. We're going to go this way, this way, this way. Cursed by the autosave. Hopefully it will finish. There we go, right there, and then we're going to loop around. Then we're going to go this way, and then this way, do that kind of figure eight pattern again. So let's go ahead and build that. And start there. And loop back over. Okay. Let's give this... It's pretty close to North Hartford. We'll go with the lighter color. There we go. Perfect. Memphis. Okay. Same thing. We'll put 3 of the Toronto CRLVs on the line and call it a day with that. So now I think this is close enough where we can, terminate the station, but also yeah, we can terminate the station here, and then also, we don't need to run another line to get to Memphis. This will basically be the Memphis station. So let's go ahead, and I think we only need two, because at this point we'll only have two trains terminating here, to my knowledge at least. So let's go ahead and do that. And then road-wise, need some streets, and let's go this way. Let's make these player-owned for sure. But that'll be a nice, perfect drive in. Now we'll need, trying to think here, we will need two platforms to get these online. Okay, perfect, that'll be in contact with both. Let's get these configured. Let's make sure it's actually in range. It is, yep. They're both highlighted still. Perfect. Okay. So now let's make, oops, it would be helpful if, okay. Let's build one there. Let's build one there. Okay. And this first one, hold on. Yeah. This first one will be our construction materials. So we'll start there and there. Memphis convents. And then we'll make sure that at the Memphis Annex, the only thing they pick up are construction materials. Okay? And then we need a second line here. Also at the Memphis Annex, going here. And we'll call this Memphis Tools. But same thing, we're going to edit this, make sure the only thing they load up are, in fact, tools. Now let's make sure that we are, yep, utilizing the two separate spots. That's perfect. Okay, so now we are good and ready for this to proceed. So let's go ahead and just, we don't need Mary. There we go. We got that. And we got that. I'm going to feed into this for reasons that you'll see here in just a second, maybe. If the game will let me. It does not want to let me. Okay. And the reason I'm doing that is so that way we have a nice, easy way to feed from one depot. We can build right back here. Ooh, the new phase for the AEMs, that's good. And yeah, why not? Have some fun. Build that. Signals. Okay. So we've got this. We will need put our switches in here to help with reversing. Okay, kind of the same thing back here. Okay. All right. There we go. And I'll actually do our change up switch over here because this will be a through action for the other train. And then it will come over here, maybe. Sometimes this game is very... Actually, no. Oh, I don't. I need to extend this out, give myself time to construct the switch. And then add this in. Like so. Voila. Okay. Alright, let's build our routes. One more. One more. And now we're almost to the point where we can build everything out. Okay, let's check and make sure this is, yep, we're delivering properly. Not a lot of stone in these trucks, however. Yeah, it's not producing much. But we're getting there. There's just not a lot of demand right now. That's going to be the main... So I think it's actually going to be better if we get this online first, because we need to start pumping this demand up. So let's go ahead, make this red, and we're going to go all the way up here. And because we're starting to kind of branch out, we need to be smart about our selections. And, oh, you know what we need to do first? One more critical thing. We need to develop our switches right here and then throw signals down on this. And then we can start to go. Alright, let's try that again. Nope, it does not. There we go. Now it likes it. Now we're good. Okay, I'm going to cover my bases just like this. Okay, and then we're good to go. And we're using both of the tracks like we need it to. Okay, we're in good shape. So let's get this train online, then we can get this tools line going, and then get our commuter piece that we talked about here. Do we have anything new and interesting? Nope, I don't see it. I don't think we have any Norfolk Southern -8s, although I could be wrong. Nope. That's alright. How about any GP42s? Nope. GP38s are all the high noses too, so we'll just stick with these bad boys. And we'll start off, we don't need a ton here. I think that will be plenty. Uh-oh. Let's pause, get this named, and figure out where... I could have sworn it just warned me about something. I guess not. Okay. There it is. I could have sworn I fixed this. Oh, I forgot to delete this signal. That's my bad. I did all this corrective work and then I forgot to delete the signal that was causing the problems in the first place. Alright, well, that's unfortunate. Okay, so we're back here. Looking at our consumers, it doesn't see Memphis because I didn't put any trucks on the line yet. And that's my bad. Okay, so let's go ahead and fix that. Get a road depot right here. And let's do our kind of standard 6. And we're looking at Memphis Conmets. And manage the line. All they're picking up are construction materials. Okay, now let's see if it's picked up on... Yep. And we're leveling up, which means this will level up. So that will help us out quite a bit. And I started that train up here, so that way it takes a while to get down here, which should hopefully mean that it actually has some construction materials ready to go. Alright, so now let's finish our signals and get these other trains online. I'm not sure which way we're going to go here, so I'm going to cover my butts on both. Have that ready to go. Okay, that's right there. Put another signal right here to check that. Same kind of situation. I'm not sure which track we're going to use, so I'll cover my butt on both. Got another signal right there, so I'll put one right there. Okay. Okay. So the reason I'm splitting this is because remember it takes 2 logs to make one plank, and so there'd just be, we'll just do like a short switcher or something. Okay, Memphis sidings over here, and I want, why does it never, should give you every... Oh, because I don't cross over back here. So let's fix that. Yep, there we go. Now we're fine. And yeah, we'll kind of do that-ish color, and we'll call it Memphis Planks. And let's go ahead and get this guy on the line. What would be a good one to use here? And we'll use the GP38s. GPs were generally used for kind of smaller line traffic anyway, so it'll fit. And same thing. And we will put it, where are we at? Memphis Planks. Very good. Hello. Yep, he's going out. Okay. And then, ooh, that horn. Okay, I like it. And then last but not least, I'll make this a dark brown. Okay, let's put you over here on track 2. And you will start over there. Okay, perfect. So this is going to be Memphis Lumber. And let's... Nope, none of those that we need. This will work. Okay, so if we put 54 on the other one, then we'll need to double that for this. Ooh, hello. Ooh, the big Airbuses. Okay, okay. Don't think we'll use them, but they're cool that they're there. Ooh, but that is... Okay. Let's go into here for a minute and see what just dropped. So the Skoda carries 5 more people, has a 5 times loading speed, and is way faster. So let's go ahead and go in, and we're just going to select every single one of our trams, and for 40 million, replace them. Alright, cool. That should help with the capacity problems we're seeing in a number of our cities. So, alright, that's online. It's not much. 3, a whopping 3 construction materials, but it's there. And, alright, we are flying down. And we've got lumber waiting for it. Okay, how are we doing down here? We're shipping 200 now. And again, this will slowly come online as the demand in the cities goes up. Okay, how are we doing over here in Memphis? Memphis is going to hopefully be better soon because it's going to be getting both of its things. So that being said, the last thing we need to do in this episode is get a line going from here. I'm thinking from there up to St. Louis, from St. Louis to Costa Mesa, And from Costa Mesa, oh, that's Clearwater. So from Costa Mesa up to Philly, or maybe we bypass. Maybe we bypass Costa Mesa. Maybe this one's just Sacramento, St. Louis up to Philly. Yeah, I could dig that. Okay, I'm gonna pause. Oh, we got a train in the terminal, so no, I'm not gonna pause. They should hopefully help with some of our capacity issues here as well once we get this changed. How are we doing on here? Alright, I just like how those trams look. They look cool. They look like the modern light rail you see in cities here in the 21st century, which is neat. Okay, so you need to get going. Do we have another train coming? I hope we don't. No. Okay. So let's speed up time here a little bit. Yeah, we'll deal with that off camera. We don't need to deal with that right now. Still delivering. We are still way behind. Okay. I think once this clears, we'll be good for a little bit to do our work. You can always go in and stop the trains, but I always prefer not to. It's much better if we can just pause them and get them out of here. Okay, come on, come on. And, okay, I'm gonna stop this one. Which, by the way, I'm trying to make these more realistic, and either I'm putting engines on both ends, or I'm putting cab cars, so that way they're not just doing the magic flip that you see in Transport Fever 2. Okay, so I'm gonna destroy this, and now it's screaming at me obviously because it's like, dude, where the heck is one of the most important stations in the freaking map? All right, now I need. You know what? I'm gonna add some insurance. We're gonna do six. We're gonna 6-track this bad boy. I actually like doing this without the. It does. That's a weird jump that it's doing. Oh, it's because of that over there. Okay. Interesting, but we'll adjust accordingly. Okay. So I think I'm going to put it there. And now we're just going to need to get everything into the right place. So first of all, let's fix some of our streets. Bus lane, yes. And there's that. There's that. Yeah, Philly's definitely going to take a short-term population hit from doing this, but you know what? It is what it is. I don't think that this is serving. Oh yeah, it is. Okay. But I don't necessarily like that. Tell me about this route. It comes up and over. What if we went out, over, and back? So that way, okay, so we do that. Let's delete that. Doesn't like that. We're gonna seriously lose some buildings here, but it's worth it in the long run. I'm very convinced of that. Okay, so then it will come back down here. Okay, so let's make sure that it's tram tracked to actually pull this off. So we're going to delete College Street. Let's pull up our Philly South. So College Street doesn't exist. So after Green Street, we're going to go to Franklin. Then we're going to come back down to Poplar and then Forest. Okay. Got that resolved. Next up. Oh, hello. Hold up. I need high-speed tracks. And we need catenary. Okay. Now we should be, yep, that's what we need. Okay, so we're going to have let's send you with the catenary. Send you up right there. Okay, that's tracks. Okay, so that's good and fixed. Okay, and then let's connect this so it's not just, so that poor train's not just floating out in the ether. And then bridge pillar collision. But it's cool with that. Okay. And then let's get our signals online. Okay, I think we're good. How are we not electrified? I think we're good. Oh, I wonder if it's unable to identify. So it knows this is the Philadelphia branch. There we go. Yep, now we're in the clear. Clean. Okay, let's press play and make sure. Oh, this is stopped. Okay, so let's see what happens now. Lots of folks walking. Let's slow our time back down here. And our station's nice and long to accommodate these passenger trains, so that's super good. Okay, I think we are set with our rebuild here in Philly. Let's check and see how we're doing back here. Okay, I think we're going to be at the point soon where we can put another train on the line for that. Okay, so we're starting to get production slowly go up here. Now we can slow down time a little bit. They're kind of stuck. Why the heck is that? Still low on production here. We might need to hit up Costa Mesa just to help get it online. Yep, I think we're going to. Just to help get this town booming here. Okay. It's connected right there to that bus station, so that'll be good. We're going to do high-speed catenary because we are again on the East Coast. So we're going to build that. Then we're going to connect it up to St. Louis. Let's go ahead and do just a real fast. We'll do buses on this one just to save some time. Let's just go ahead. Oh, nope, that's cities. Okay, no, we don't need that. No, we don't need my ownership for these. Well, actually, yes, we do. Might have gone a little bit too far. Oh, that's not the one I meant to press. There we go. Okay, like I said, we're just going to do buses for this one. Actually, we'll do two. We'll just go ahead and do 2 loops and get that ready. Alright, let's get this going here. Okay, so this is St. Louis A. Let's give this a green, and then I don't know. Oh, I see. Okay. Let's start over. Cedar Street to Elm to here to here, and then we go around. Perfect. Okay. Make this yellow. Call this St. Louis B. Let's buy our vehicles. What we got going on here? Don't know why I would go with the Volvo, so we won't. And put this on St. Louis A. Put these on St. Louis B. Okay. So now we got that. Let's go ahead and build our train station for here. Shorten this one to meet the needs of the community. Yeah, because we're not getting anything out of this, so that's okay. And then this, let's go ahead and actually put terminating line right here. Look, it's going to connect to everything. Perfect. Okay. Alright, so we need to get up here and then cross. Like, something like that. Now, we're in the year 2000, so we'll do a nice modern kind of construct concrete viaduct. Okay. There we go. We'll run kind of parallel to the highway a little bit. Let the autosave do its thing. Alright, then we can come might tunnel through here. Right. to turn slightly. Alright. That looks pretty smooth. I'll have to do like a bridge or something here eventually, but for now we'll just do a grade crossing just to keep it functioning. Okay. Right. That looks good. We don't need to do any turnarounds on any of these except for this guy. Let's go ahead and build that second track. Definitely did not mean to cancel. Okay. What are we doing here? There we go. Okay, so we're coming over here. I'm going to go ahead and destroy this access road. There we go. Okay. And I think after this, we just need to do our line to Philly, and then we're good to go. Okay, I think 160 is a decent speed to maintain given the amount of turn. But do we want to box Philly in on that side? I don't think we do. So let's only 3 buildings. That is pretty darn good, I would say. Where are they all coming from? That's something else we'll have to fix. For sure. Okay, so it'll maintain above 100-mile-an-hour speed as it's going through there, which is about all you can really ask for. Okay, looks like we are going to be tunneling a little bit. I really don't. Yep, I think this is going to be the best way to do it. And that will avoid the tunnel, but we will have a bridge. Let's get that modern concrete bridge going. Yeah, that's quite the incline. That's okay. Alright, and then I think last but not least, Okay, what kind of speeds are we going to be able? We dip a little bit that's right as we approach the station. I can live with that. Okay, so now this will be the trick. How many buildings are we going to lose? Because we don't want to go down to just one track with this much space. Maybe right here, because otherwise we're going to collide with those streets. So yeah, let's do that. So signals. Come on. When we go back, I might do, in a later episode, I might do some work to try and get that incline and that grade down. But again, we're just trying to get this online, and for those purposes, it will work. Okay. Going well. What we got going on here? A little coyote or fox action or something? That's cool. Okay. The amount of wildlife in this game is staggering. Okay. And Sacramento's really taken off as a city. And it's about to get even more. Since I'm not sure, cover my bases. What's Sacramento at right now? They are at 809. And they have access to 1,900 destinations. Let's see what that looks like when we get done with this. So we're going to make a new route. And make this purple. Sacramento Amex. I gotta turn my autosave frequency down. Okay. To St. Louis. To Costa Mesa. To Philly. Then we're gonna go back to Costa Mesa. Yep, on the opposite terminal. Opposite terminal. And then it goes right back to here. Now, let's go ahead this. Okay, let's get some trains on the line. Now, we have these commuter versions of these electric lines here. So let's go ahead and use them. Oops, we're not doing. There we go. And New Jersey dot cars. Okay. Let's add one more. Let's make these pretty big trains. I don't think I named this. Nope, I didn't. New Jersey Transit commuter. Okay, we are on the line. Alright, you know what we're going to do. We'll do our customary time jump and see where this takes us and see what happens after the lines have had a chance to have an impact, and then we'll go from there. Alright, so we did our time jump. As you can see, we're about to actually end the year 2001 here. You can see some of our cab cars in action, like I mentioned, at our new Philadelphia station here. But the main thing is, you know, we've given enough time for our new projects to come online, and they're starting to have their desired impact. I did do one other quick line while we were waiting. Hello, getting enough? That's good enough. Let's get a few more guys here to help out with that. I did run a train. We do now have a train that's running from here down to Sacramento to deliver those tools. So now the ComMat train runs up, all the way up here to Memphis, drops the ConMats off, picks up tools, runs them back down, drops them off here, you know, rinse and repeat, and then a separate train then picks up the tools and runs them back. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, Bethgon, that's going to be big for our coal and our ore, and we've gotten to the modern Phase 6 Amtrak, which will be great, and that's good timing for reasons I'll share in just a minute. But anyways, so then the train trucks all the way back down here past the fuel activity down here, and now we've got trucks delivering for both. And so it looks like this is the first tool shipment to actually make it all the way down. That's great. Let's see, that's fuel. Do we have any tool? We do. Let's see here. Look at that, like, modern building cluster right here. The modern buildings in this game, I think, look pretty freaking sweet. Alright, so let's see, where are you going? Nope, that's our fuel. That's a bus. Where is... Aha. Nope, he's empty. There he is. Okay, cool. So anyway, you're going to start to see Sacramento grow even more. Look at the number of destinations now they've jumped. We certainly have people taking full advantage of our commuter lines. I've actually added a second train. You can see we're actually now profitable and completely full. So this is working quite well. And it's having an impact on the other cities as well. So Costa Mesa is doing great. Lots of demand here. And these new guys are holding their own pretty well, although it looks like, you know what, and while we were working, I forgot that, like, right pretty quick here, a new one gets available. So let's go ahead and upgrade to that. Capacity 45, that should help quite a bit. Get another one on the line. That'll help there. What do we got waiting for us? Quite a bit For Sacramento tools, do we have enough capacity to cover? I think we do. Why are we stuck here? Hold on. Okay, that's clear. Did I not signalize this at all? I did not. Well, let's get that fixed. No wonder it's taking so long to get up there. Okie dokie. So that should help fix that, so he's actually getting up there, not just stalled out because of the oil on the line. But again, you can see, even in St. Louis, you know, we haven't been able to get either of its products, but yet look at that total population, because look at that, it has access to over 10,000 destinations now, right? Because they can hop on the train, go down here, they get some access to Flint and everything up there. Otherwise, they can also, you know, ride out this way, get up over to Philadelphia, and you can see we've got quite a bit of demand. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and get a third one on the line based on how much demand there is. But then, you know, the Keystone Corridor still has a ton of demand, so does the Kate Shelley. So, you know, next time, how are we doing here? Pretty good. Alright. So now next time, you know, we're going to have the opportunity to do a number of upgrades. You've been seeing, you know, upgrades come through, and the reality is, you know, these are starting to get pretty old, and we have a number of freight trains, look at all these, that need fixing. And yep, there's another one. And so we'll do kind of an upgrade episode next time, because again, we're sitting pretty darn close to done now, right? Costa Mesa needs products. Memphis is good. I mean, low, but they're getting both. St. Louis, we need to get online. Sacramento now has both. Manchester. So St. Louis and Manchester need 2. Costa Mesa needs 1. And that's it. And then we'll have met our whole... What do we got going on here? Jeez Louise, 477. I've already put several more trains on the line. I don't know what more we can do. We'll have to take a long look at that as well. Oh, and the other major thing... let's go ahead and put one on the line right now. Let's go ahead and replace one of these GG1s with an Acela. Let's see how that works. So we'll tune in next time. Next time will be kind of an upgrade episode. We'll work on getting the last few of our cities up, and then I would anticipate maybe only 2-3 more episodes tops, and then this build will pretty much be done. And we've come quite a long way. Look at Philly's at 2,300. Let's check on Hartford. Hartford is booming, over 3,000 now. We're doing great. So, alright, that's all I've got for today. This is a longer one, but thanks for tuning in. Remember to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Thanks.